What's up YouTube? This is SysLayer117 and I'm going to be showing you today how to transform the Cybertronian Deluxe class Optimus Prime from the War for Cybertron video game. Now, he gave me a little trouble at the beginning, but once I figured out how to do it, it was really easy, and hopefully you'll get the hang of it once you transform it the first time. So one thing I do like about him is this little gun. It kind of has two modes, and I'll show you how to do that. Just kind of like a long rifle, and it's a little floppy, gets a little bit annoying, but you get used to it after a while. And it has kind of like a little mini. It's kind of like a pistol, but not really. It kind of looks like it, but you just this little thing. It's on a spring. You just fold it up, and then take this rifle, fold it back, and then release this, and it kind of locks in place. And it's this little minigun cannon pistol thingy. Next, with the actual transformation, first step that I start with is folding up the hands. It's really kind of easy. You just fold the hands up like that, so you can see them folded up like that. And then you take these shoulder pads and pop them up, and then move the arm up like this. And then you take this little backpack thing, you fold it down, and then bring it up like that. And then you can release his body like that. So he kind of looks like this. And then this part, you can go ahead and pop these out if you want. Doesn't matter. You can do it now. You can do it later. Then you just pop that up like this. So he looks like that. And then you fold his head back. And then you rotate this so it looks like that. And then what you do is, and this is what gave me the most trouble, was I was trying to figure out how to get his legs up to here, but then up to the top of the body, but then I figured it out. What you have to do, and you can do this one of two ways. The first way, which is what I do, is spin this just completely around, and you kind of have to press in on it a little bit like that. The other thing that you do, and the key part about that step, is not moving this torso body area, keeping it steady, just moving this and not moving the top. It has to stay. Only this part has to move. And the other way you could do it is you could move the torso like this, and then just move the top part up. And again, you have to press that in, move it up like that. The first way that I showed you is a little bit easier, but you can do that however you want. Just make sure that this moves from the back to the front without misaligning the top of his body and the legs and the torso. So what I do next is I fold these down, and then take his wheels and pop them out like that. And then you can go ahead and fold that up like that. And then you can pop the toes up like that. And you can go ahead and with the kneecaps, I like to fold them down like this. That way you don't have to fight to pull them back up later, and I'll show you how to do that. And his legs can be connected and disconnected. Make sure that they're disconnected at this point. One of the key steps later on. So with his arms, you just fold them back down and rotate. I'll show it. Fold them down and then rotate so it kind of looks like that. And then you can push that in like that. Now this, I don't know if you can't really see it, the shoulder pad, you can maneuver that. Actually, we'll get to that later on. So with the rest of his arm, you just spin. You have to work it in there so it looks like this. And I'll go ahead and do it for the other side. Okay, now with his shoulder pads, you can move that down and work it into. And this is why you could, with these little things that I folded up earlier, you could have folded them up then, or you could pop them up now and fit the top of the shoulder pad into the little grooves that are down there. The next part is with the legs. Now you just bend at the knee joint, and kind of cool thing about this is that the legs, that's in the way, the legs kind of move back and forth. So you just pop the knee up and press back, and then press down, and they kind of have to snap, and you'll know when you feel it. Do the same thing with this. Pop that. So now it should look like this. And the next part is with these on the back end. So you just kind of pop it and then move it like that. Move it up like that. And then these flaps, just fold them like that, and just kind of have to work it in there. Make sure that the hand right here is connected on the inside of that flap, and also right there, there's also, it kind of like fits in right here. I'll do that for this side. And here you can also connect the legs to make it easier on yourself. So flap. There we go. And you kind of, and then with the smokestack things, you kind of push them back, and then here, just push them back, and you're almost done. Here you can just take the kneecaps and fold them up, so he's got brake lights. If you had pushed them all the way down, then you'd have to fight to get them out of here, and it's kind of easier to have them when they're like that. So just fold them up, and with this part, you just fold that down, press back a little bit, fit it like so, and then with this, just fold that back, bam. Off this Prime in his armored truck vehicle mode. And also with his gun, you can put the gun like this, or you can put the gun like this, or like that, or however you see fit without the gun. But this is Optimus Prime in his armored truck mode. So stay tuned. I'll have more videos posted soon, and hope this was helpful. Thanks.